Let's do a speedrun. He tries to follow your lead. Yeah, dude, the partner pathing is so funny in this game sometimes. Why would I ever question that? I agree, never. Oh yeah, that's right. I did a save and quit yesterday. Forgot about that. It's like, why is there a save after chapter 1? That's why. That was yesterday was a day for runs. That's all I'll say about it, I think. The Goomba jumping, but that's like their main attack, at least in this game. What about the maybe? What about it? Oh, the might maybe. I was like, that took me a second. Might maybe. I see what you did there. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Oh, as Mario. I mean, that's what Goomba does, basically. That was real slow. Listen. I was focused on holding the B button, thank you very much. That takes much effort. So much effort. Alright, there is one minor change to the route since yesterday. Although it was a change I realized yesterday and kept forgetting to do. I do now get the Maple and Tubba's Castle again. Which actually makes my comparison video much more accurate that I made. Because I was assuming I didn't need it, but now I need it no matter what. But it's okay. We're back to having a honey in our inventory for the entire run if we don't use it in chapter or in the sewers, which is actually optimal. We don't want to use it. Since yesterday, yes. I mean, the route's been changing basically daily, so it's hardly surprising. This is the smallest change this is the smallest day-to-day change there's been yet, actually. Yesterday we changed the entire, like, which club we were fighting. Post-adventure snack. Yeah, exactly. I mean, honey lasts basically forever, right? So, like, it'll be fine. Old Tubba having his ghost pancakes? Nothing, and that's exactly the point. We're ending his tyranny. Do you mind pausing your game? I can't! It doesn't do anything! I'm hitting the pause button, nothing's happening. Bro, you gotta go fast. Literally impossible. I mean, basically. No guarantee we'll get past Junior Skip either. So I think I feel much better about runs today than I did yesterday. But still. Junior Skip definitely gatekeeps runs. That is for sure. I feel like I might have a programming mood coming on. Completely random. Don't mind me. I was just thinking about, not like right this second. I might actually want to work on the practice ROM stuff some. Not gonna lie. We'll see. I definitely need to. PhD? What up? Jimmy Coggins? How you doing tonight, dude? Yo, Sanic, how you doing? How have you been? Still at the office? Oh, rip. It's so late! No, why? That sucks. At least you can turn on the stream, but still. And your arm hurts? It would be like that. I still haven't gotten the second one. I really should. You stayed far later than this? That doesn't make it better! That really doesn't make it better! That sounds so much worse. God, I'm sorry. That sucks. Did you see my tweet, Sanic, that I made about that? The one about Huff? You did? Okay, good. Good. How's it going, Ark? No, God, no. On a set seed, sure. Next, wild and out there innovation. I have no idea. I did slow go. Does that count? It's not really that wild though. Oh, Firebrand. Okay, gotcha. It was such a good format. So easy to dunk on people. Dunk on people being dumb. Hello, Goompa. Goompapa. Dude, I always get Goompa and Goompapa mixed up. Which it's not like it's hard to figure out which one's Pa and which one's Papa. But if I don't think about it. What is seed duping? Exclamation point seed duping. Trust me, you want to learn from that resource and not me. It's much more entertaining that way. It would probably help. It's a PowerPoint created by Lennon, so. Or is it seed dupe? Wait, is it exclamation point seed dupe? Not duping. Whoops. Whatever the title says. Was he fixing it without hands? Well, clearly he's not. You can't read that far? Dude, why does mobile cut it off without a way to increase it? Can you really not make it longer to see the whole thing? There it is. Okay, thank you. Cuts off its seeded. Yeah, click that though. And enjoy. Good. Good start. Good start. Nice coin. Whole title shows up on Android. It could be like a phone size thing. But still, you should be able to like... If there is a phone size where you can't even like expand the title to see the whole thing, that's just such bad UI design. Which, don't get me wrong, is par for the course for Twitch. It wouldn't surprise me, just disappoint me. What up, Bloody? How you doing? Already, dude, the last run that I continued yesterday, I continued it plus like 50 out of prologue off golds. That's when you know I'm sick of prologue. When I let that stand. Oh, year subscription for the chip? Let's go. Definitely take advantage of that. That's so good. How much the rent is? I mean, I don't see a landlord anywhere. I'm assuming that Goompa owns it or something. Oh, the Toad House. The Toad House, you said. Never mind. I can read. Slash Shrug. Maybe they don't charge him anything because they like the service that's provided. That seems ideal. Yeah, I misread. I misread not seeing Toad House. I'm still ignoring Lemon. I'm so not confident with the menus in prologue. I mean, I know what they are, just like timing them. No, no. No, Goompa is good Goomba. He would never. The gym is good. I also like the gym. Doesn't mean that I've been going there, but I do like it. Dang it! I hate jumping on the frame imperfectly. Oh, and you've got a home gym? Lucky. Good stuff, though. Allergic to exercise? That seems unfortunate. Or the Goom Lord. It's like that one Gil emote. The Dark Lord Goombario. I forget what it's actually called though. For nothing to be announced. The one thing, if we get through the Nintendo Direct and Tears of the Kingdom is not delayed, I will consider it a success. I literally do not care what gets shown. I just don't want Tears of the Kingdom to be delayed. Evening, Groggle Bob. How you doing? Oh, dang. Okay, Bloody. I mean, fair. Yeah, already had it. Nope. Nope. I didn't say I was confident it wouldn't happen. Metroid Prime, Metroid 4. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's like, I just try to go in without any expectations. That way I can't be disappointed. Other than the one expectation I set that might make me disappointed, but you know. I mean, the reality is no matter what's shown, there's, like, I don't know. I don't buy very many games, so like, there's very few things that could be announced that I would legitimately be excited for and would play. So. We'll go on OSQ. 1,000 Door remake? I don't really care about Paper Mario remakes. Either this game or TTYD. Like, it'd be cool, but let's be real. Like, how often are remakes better than the original? If anything, the only thing I'd be excited for about a Paper Mario remake is that it would bring more eyes to, like I would play it, don't get me wrong. I would play it, and I'd probably generally enjoy it. But I'd be more, like, the thing I'd more care about for that is just, like, the exposure my stream would get, which is maybe kind of selfish, but also, like, I can't get myself to be excited about a remake of these games, because it's almost definitely not going to be better. So, you know. Needs a port? For real, though, yeah, it hasn't come out on anything besides GameCube. Originally. A port would be cool, but again, it'd be the same thing. It's not like I can't play the original. Yeah. Doesn't usually screw them up. Well, there's a difference between screwing them up and them just being like, meh, it's okay. It's also out on emulator. I mean, I can play it with Nintendo on my Wii. I can play it on console even without a disc. Like, which is how I did play it whenever I did my casual playthrough on stream of it. Made in PM64 graphics. I mean, L. Dexter's working on TTYD 64, so I don't know how far along that is, or what all in it entails, but... My most anticipated game for the Switch? Tears of the Kingdom not being delayed. That is my one thing that I want to find out from the Direct. If Tears of the Kingdom does not get delayed, I am happy. And anything else is a bonus. The Mario movie coming out? That looks like it might be good, you know. You can't just not make a game. I mean, they could. Although it'd be really cool if they used that as an opportunity to like release a new Mario platformer alongside it. Like, Odyssey came out in 2017, you know? That was what, like 6 years ago? Not quite, like 5.5, but it was October. A bunch of added content, otherwise no reason. Yeah, exactly, Telling Cat, exactly. How many farm simulators do I think will get announced? Not enough, we need more! I'm actually really excited for the A Wonderful Life remake to come out in English. It's already out in Japanese, and it's apparently really good. A Bug Fables remake? Why would you need a remake? The game's not even like, what was it, November 2020, I think it came out? It does not need a remake. If I have to think about it, you have to think about it, bro. When Odyssey came out, I was not yet a streamer. Farm simulators. That just sounds like work. How's it going, Daniel? On Pikmin 4? Oh yeah, because that is like actually announced, right? That'd be cool. How's it going, Axel? But they remove spinning. Did they? They wouldn't announce that. You'd find out after you start playing. Oh my god, Zanik. We call Ellie a bad nerd. No, wrong game. Ellie is not in A Wonderful Life. They already released the Friends of Mineral Town remake on Switch, and it's very good. I mean, I guess I'd play Arrow, but like, literally, why would they remake that? Literally, why? The regular game is good, great even. In what world would that ever need a remake? A slight desync. You're probably right. Yep. Dude, thank you for telling me. Sometimes my capture card does this because it hates me. I can fix it though. I just gotta do that, and then I have to hit a button so that it doesn't say that there are no images in this view. There, now's it better? Should be good now. Streamer disappeared. Streamer's gone! Did that fix it though? It's hard for me to verify because I can't hear the record. Can't hear my voice coming back. Howdy, Lennon, how you doing? It is perfect now, nice. I don't know why my capture card does that, other than it is an Elgato. Only reason I'm using it is because I got it before I actually started streaming because I didn't know you shouldn't get Elgato capture cards. And so it's just like, I mean, I have it and it usually works fine, so. Splatoon 3 DLC. I could see that happening. Yeah, Bug Fables. Yeah. And I mean, I think it's confirmed that they're eventually going to make a second Bug Fables, although it's not going to be their next project. I think that's, if not, I want to say that's confirmed, but. AverMedia? Yeah, like the capture card I use for my, for like actually capturing games is an AverMedia, and I have no issues. I've never had any issues with it. Definitely recommend AverMedia. How the colors barely work. Oh my god, this trick is stupid. I hate it. Alright, whatever, it's fine. I've never actually played... Well, I've played a little bit of the first Pikmin. I never finished it, though. That was the last casual game that I was playing on stream. And then I stopped and never went back. I'll pick it up eventually, but probably not until after beating, like, Color Splash, at least. So much fun debugging seg faults. Yo, seg faults? My favorite? Why does everyone... Anyway. So stressful. I did find it to be a bit stressful. Not like... I mean, I was only a few days in, so not too bad, but... Color Splash soon DM. Fallout 4 on Switch? I mean, sure, if they want to. I wouldn't feel any particular way about it. Oops. Oh my god. Menuing is hard. And the other ones? No, just the first one. And I don't care that much about spoilers, but I have, like, actively... I have avoided seeking out any Pikmin content because I know that I'll play them eventually. Says MM is stressful? Oh, I mean, I did find MM stressful for the time, not gonna lie. And the office supply. Actually, are we due for... When did Origami King come out? Because the Paper Mario games have been coming out on a pretty consistent schedule, right? Being announced. I forget how many years it usually is, though. You never found it stressful? I mean, I didn't find it stressful to the point where it was, like, not fun to play or anything. Especially since, like, I'm really happy with the way that I played MM. I streamed it, and I was able to ask chat, like, I would ask chat, hey, is this something that I can do right now? So I wasn't worried about, like, spending a bunch of time doing some quest and then finding out midway through, like, oh, I don't have what I need to finish it and have to redo a bunch of stuff, so... I thought that was a fun way to play it. Yo, cheesecake? I may have some. Let's go. I would love some. Partners from DTYD. 28, yeah, like when would it be due? July 2020? Okay, and when was Color Splash released? Like, how many years is it usually between games? I forgot. 2016? Okay, so we could, like, theoretically there could be an announcement for a new one. I mean, I don't really care that much, because, like, you know, new Pape games are okay. But it's still relevant to me. You know? Wouldn't say I'm excited about one getting announced or anything, but... Just gonna try it, do it, let in. I mean, it can be good with coding stuff, if you have to get the right questions. Oh, yeah, that'd be good, Axel. That'd be pretty good. Totally down for JP stuff. JP exclusive stuff getting localized. I mean, you don't have to, Tracy. Yo, the bush coins are hype this run. Both of them. Based run confirmed. Oh my god. I'm good at pushing buttons though. 2 copies. I mean, I guess. Oh, I know, Tracy, but still. But still. At least there's a good fan translation, right? I mean, yeah, that is dumb that Mother 3 never got localized. Since it's also the only one that I feel like I would really enjoy playing. I might play that. I might actually play that one at some point. Yeah, pretty much same, OSQ. Pretty much same. Let's go in J-Sand. It is the Pape, it's true. Wait, what? Wait, what's happening, Blue? Oh my god. Throat getting raspy. Only when you don't know it as SPM, you should fix that. It's a good game. You're just excited, just in general. Let's go. Blue getting hype. So you can get more paint. Yeah, so not like completely worthless in Color Splash, but... Oh, I just realized there's a second thing that I want from the Direct. I want people to have games announced that they want announced, so that they can be happy about the games that are coming out. Oh, once you're at max paint. Yeah, that makes sense. A little slow, but I didn't fall, so it could be worse. How's it going, pizza time? Just they stopped having Smash DLC. I guess if that's something you care about, then yeah, that's fair. I also never really cared about that though, so can't relate, but I do understand. An idea for a glitch, what would that be? Oh yeah, that's probably, I mean, that's probably a given, Axel. Forgot about that. It just rewrote the function perfectly. I told you it's good at code stuff. I don't know if you're joking or not, Eero, but it really doesn't. ChatGPT is good at individual pieces of code, but it still needs somebody with a brain to, like, you know, give it context and everything. You are joking? Okay, okay. I wasn't sure, because some people say that unironically. So sometimes it's hard to tell. ChatGPT is a very good tool for programming stuff. A replacement for developers, it is not. 2013. Was common/average answer to a problem. It's very useful. I really enjoy using it as like as a helper when I'm coding stuff. I mean, you know, the reason the most common/average answer to usually the most common/average answer to a problem in coding is, like, you know, the good one. So, and it's a lot easier than, you know, whenever you can ask it specific questions about stuff, it's way easier if it can give you the specific answer you're looking for versus trying to, like, weed through Stack Overflow posts that are asking, like, similar but not quite the same questions that you're looking for. So, yeah, the real world with actual answers, yeah. How's it going, Rex? Thank you for the good luck. The new rubber duck. It's the new rubber duck that talks back to you, yeah. So your client needs to be able to specify what they want so we're safe. Exactly. How's it going, Lego? Less code? Not always, but often. And it can do it. I asked it to describe the plot of Bug Fables to me in the form of a poem, and it was also able to do that. That was kind of cool. Cool. Okay, I almost messed that up, but I didn't. What would happen if you entered a new chapter loading zone? What? That is... I don't know really what you mean, Pizza Time. There are only the loading zones that are on the map. It is way too good at stuff. It's also really bad at other stuff. But... Like humor. ChatGPT is really bad at being intentionally funny. Unintentionally funny, it's great at, but like no consistency there. It'll nail it. Yeah, true, true.
With Danger Mario, we'll lead the pack Goombarios along, but he's just a sidekick in the act, memorizing every check. It's a constant grind, but we'll reach Go mode, and leave all the rest behind the PMR League. It's where we compete with big power bounce caps, and our skills so sweet defeating Bowser, and getting PBs. We'll cross the finish line, and become the league champion with glee.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Axel. We do love us some Danger Mario. Wait, hang on. Something happened I need to read, apparently. Much text. Oh, I don't like that, Sanic. I don't think I like that one. Oops. Where you go in log skip has the booze mansion loading zone after you pull it off. Correct, and but you can just walk into that loading zone. LZS wouldn't do anything there. You can simply walk into the loading zone. Wait, really, Axel? That's funny. Oh, I thought I jumped high enough for both stairs. I wasn't looking at the screen. My mistake. Unfortunately, yes. What even is seed duping? Who's to say? That PowerPoint is to say, actually. Of course, Axel, of course. Why would I change it? What would happen if after you fell under the map you landed in the loading zone? The game would simply take you through the loading zone. That is all. You wouldn't be able to reach it from the loading zone either. You can't get enough perpendicular distance in the previous room. Good. Actually, in the state that you're in after log skip, you're not in a chapter 3 state, so actually what would happen is you could just walk in like you normally could in a post chapter 1 state, but Oakley will block you. Which you can get around Oakley by NPC pushing, but like there's no reason to. Alright, sounds good, Mario Man. I appreciate. Hope you have a good night. It'd be like that pizza time. Glitch hunting is hard. Pokemon Picross? Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Do it! I believe! Sub 1 chapter 3 go mode? Wait. Wait, are you just saying like you could beat chapter 3 in under an hour? Not like actual go mode? Isn't that a great emote? Oh, I do have a 3DS. I haven't turned that thing on. I don't even know where it is. In this drawer. It is in this drawer. Hello, chat. My 3DS. I homebrewed it because it was really easy to do. It was actually very easy. Where's the power button? There's the power button, I think. Oh, then it doesn't matter? Yeah, but I could download it easily. Store's easier to use. Yeah, Fallout 76 is great. Apparently it sucked at launch, as I heard, but no, dude, I missed the context for... Oh, for double score. Yes! Wait. Oh, is that today? I thought that was yesterday. Okay, I assumed it was going to end at the same time that the weekly challenges reset. I've been doing like most of the daily challenges this week though. It's actually really good now, Sanic. It's actually really good now. Dude, please turn on. Oh, I think it's dead. I don't know where the charger is. I'd have to look for it. All right, whatever. Figures, it's been sitting in a drawer this whole time. But yeah, no, I got it whenever it was $10, like a little over a week ago, Sanic, and I have almost 50 hours in it now. I think it was 48 as of yesterday. Very therapeutic and relaxing, nice. Yeah, it just takes a lot of practice, pizza time. Nobody can do it right away, myself included. Just takes hours of practice. Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Also both decent games. Fallout 4 is good if you ignore the bad parts. You already have 3 on Epic Games, nice. Yeah, I'd probably recommend playing that first. Even though I don't think it's as good, but... We've been talking about Fallout on my stream a lot the last week or so. Mostly because I'm playing 76, but... Fallout 3 is a game that is absolutely worth playing. There's lots of good stuff in it. Is it like a great game on its own? Eh. Is the main story good? Eh. But there's a lot of good stuff in it. Hi, Moldov. I'm trashing Fallout 3 again. How are you? I'm not actually trashing it. I was saying good things about it. That's just not cool, dude. Shoutouts to Greenland. Yeah, absolutely absolutely install mods. At the very least, even if you want a vanilla experience, at least install the unofficial, like, whatever the unofficial bug fix patch is. At the very least, do that. Unrespecting it. I said that the main story was but I said that it has lots of good stuff in it. Like, there's lots of good side quests and areas. The game doesn't do a very good job of, like, helping you find them on your own, but they are there. An amount of hours worth of game directly portion of the amount of dollars you paid for it. Oh yeah, I don't think that's the only way to measure the value of a game. I enjoy some hours more than others, but oh, best of luck. I believe in you. Is this Japanese stuff? Naturally sleepy, naturally. Straight thrashing. You can definitely get lost in Fallout 3 for sure. Just in time. True. How's it going, Phantom? Right, George? Right, though? Shoutouts to Icewind for that one. Because it is the goal of the category. It is very useful as a way to generalize it, for sure, yeah. But then there's other games like for instance, like Outer Wilds, that's like insanely good. And I mean, I don't think I even, you know, that if we're only judging it by hours, then that one definitely doesn't hold up. But those hours were some incredible hours. All right, Preds, get your guesses in. Just floss. No, Phantom, not like this. All right, but guess the order of the badges in the badge shop. Potentially win a sub to the channel if you don't have one. Go, 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 go. All right, I still have the Thunderbolt. Why does this category exist? Because it's the all chapters category? It's a very natural category to have. It's also, like, historically speaking, the most popular category, so. Debatable if it still is, but. I'm at 11th versus 4th. Dang, okay. Oh, wait, I see, I understand. Glitchless, but glitches. No, not even a little bit, but. It is you must beat the game, but also beat the individual chapters along the way. Skipless? Wait till we do early Lackey. The only reason we do chapter 1 as early as we do is because there's no way to revert back later. Also, Preds are up. That's a 1-3-4. Let's go. Good run. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of glitches in this category. Like, just so many. It's a little light on them near the beginning, but it definitely picks up very shortly after I start this chapter. Alright. So what did I say? 1-3-4? Yeah, 1-3-4. Who we got? 1-3-4. Oh, let's go Groggle Bob! GG's on the win. No, it's mostly as a, like... I do it the way that I do it mostly because I don't want to completely break the bank on gifting subs to people. Like, I get a fraction of the money back, but I don't get all the money back on it. So, I mostly just keep it to only people who don't have it for that reason. So I'm still gifting out a lot, but... My favorite category to run always changes. Whatever category I'm doing at the moment, usually. But yeah, GG's on the win. You still get the raffle entries. Yeah, because, like, there's only 24 combinations, so it's not exactly hard. You know, once we get enough people guessing, like, there's a pretty constant stream of people winning, so. I enjoy gifting out the subs, but I do not have an infinite bank account. After you verify the route works? I think I will. Well, okay, there's still the button mashing, like, Anti-Guy's unit isn't going anywhere, but... I'm actually legit excited, and I'll deal with the button mashing. In the 1%, let's go. No, pizza time. The category you're thinking, you said glitches, glitchless with glitches. That would be the closest thing to what you're talking about. Would be no major sequence breaks, which requires beating the chapters in order, among some other things. Also, that was really good, and I was talking through the whole thing. Get it toasted with cheese. Listen here. There's no form for inputting a request. Actually, there kind of is a form with the resub button. You can use your controller. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. How is the new SpongeBob game? Isn't it supposed to be pretty good? I'll play that at some point. Maybe on stream, maybe not, but... It's good? Good. Good to hear it. What's up, punks? Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, no, that other clubbo was, like, super helpful, Tracy. I just, like, I even thought of it, but I was like, no, that one doesn't have 4. The silly me. No problem. I try. Every now and then I'll miss somebody. I try not to. I try and make people feel welcome here and stuff. What's up, Knight? We're supposed to be bad. Yeah, that's pretty rare. Oh, the speedrun bit's broken too. Checks out with how broken the Battle for Bikini Bottom remake was. Slash is, probably. They are, Jarch. They are fun. Oh, it is better than the Battle for Bikini Bottom remake? That makes sense, considering they were able to, like... I mean, presumably they already had an engine. You know, I'm assuming they're using a modified version of the Battle for Bikini Bottom engine. Because, like, that's just smart. And then they can, you know, actually do their own thing. Use their own ideas and all that. And the chill goofy vibes. That's exactly what I'm going for, so that's good to hear. You'll forget. Yeah, New Vegas definitely has the best story of the modern Fallouts. Like, hands down. That's not even close. Oh, actually, you know what I do really like in 4? The main story itself, not so much, but like the partners they give you. Or like the companions. The companions in 4 are actually really good. Dang it. Ten out of 10. Would befriend again. The Klava incident. Removed and added depressed. An HD texture pack. Yeah, if you can wait to download it, those can be pretty good. Not a necessity by any means, but 12 cap. His cousin. Alright, we're at 17. Nice. Not even capped at 13. Good blooper. You love to see it. Just stretch to look higher quality? Oh, that's awkward. Wait, which one are you talking about, Moldo? I actually don't know what you mean by club incident. I may have missed that one. That may have already scrolled off screen for me. Oh, depressed. I need to look at that bigger. Oh god, which one was, we've added so many emotes lately. I kind of forget already. If you say it, I'll immediately remember. But, oh, she looks so sad. I mean, it makes sense if it's the name, but should you be able to? It's 7TV. Do you have 7TV emotes enabled? Careful lava hot. Well, luckily, we will not be worrying about the lava for quite a while. Oh, and got swarmed by clubs. Oh yeah, that won't be an issue anymore. We actually don't fight that club anymore. But it'll always be a good memory. You did not turn it off. Can you see other? Maybe, okay, it just got added. Maybe it's not properly auto-updating for you. If you refresh, can you see it? This run changes every day. I know, right? That was a change from yesterday. Still no. Sometimes it's weird. I don't know. Should I do the equip right here? I mean, power jump's the next thing I need, so like it doesn't actually really matter as long as I do it before the lackey fight. Oh, you see it now? Okay, just took some refreshes, I guess. Not to see him, yeah. How is it whenever somebody posts, what's the name of the Lennon one? Oh, if you think that's crazy, pizza time, wait till you see what I'm about to do. Well, it's still gonna be a little bit, but yeah, I told you, this is not glitchless with glitches. It is very much not that. That one. Those types of emotes are fun on mobile, I'm sure. Morbin time, true. Imagine not Morbin time. Oh, really? I was too far down, apparently. Usually don't mess it up like that. There we go. Okay, so yes and no, Moldov. Yeah, it's like that's part of the appeal. Like I would never want FFZ or like any of those extensions to be officially supported by Twitch. They do have like informal agreements and stuff. Like I've seen Sir Stendek, who is the like lead dev for FFZ. Like I've seen him mention before that like Twitch will alert him about stuff, so it's like they're on friendly terms and all that, but I would never want it to be more. I would never want FFZ to have like obligations to Twitch, basically. Yeah. That sounds less good. I don't like that idea, Pizza Time. Yeah, how's it going, Adam? You had not. But welcome. Hope the lurk has been good. To get paid better? I mean, I don't know what Sir Stendek does, but I think he's doing fine. I'm pretty sure he's doing fine. What is seed duping? That PowerPoint will fill you in. TLDR, I duplicate the seeds. You will see it very briefly. Or, in a very short time period. Or use that. Yeah, good luck actually reading that, though. Oh yeah, the intended percent. I remember when that was being routed. That's so funny. Such a funny concept. How's it going, Toucan? You think that might be unintended? Nah. No, I think the devs wanted that. Also, I think they wanted this. They wanted this to be able to happen, right? This seems like normal gameplay. Alright, that's one dupe. Time to do another one. Alright, sounds good. Have a good night, Groggle Bob. I know, crazy, right, bro? You don't mind seeing the text. That's good. Yeah, because if you're not, if you're on mobile, you're definitely seeing the big long text. Oh, and how's it going, Dollar? That paracarry is not sushi. Fun fact. How's it going, Seth? True, glitchless, yeah. So the point I always make whenever a glitchlet, like what isn't a glitch, yada yada comes up. The point I always make is that what a casual expects a glitchless speedrun to be is how I played the video game, but faster. That's not what glitchless is. And I think there's a disconnect there with a lot of people, which is understandable. But if you ever see, I know, right? Crazy revelation. But yeah, if you ever see people freaking out because like that's not glitchless, it's because there's a disconnect in what they expect and what glitchless actually is. Do it, bloody! I want to see it. Yeah, that's the other thing. There is no official definite. It's all open to interpretation. And like I have my opinions, which I don't know. The discourse around it gets annoying. I'm not gonna lie, but I do have my opinions. But like, you know, people's opinions vary on that. And for good reason. Opinions on the internet? Nonsense. And thank you for the good Lexi. Literally everything. Right? True. Actual good opinion, Moldo. Good. No soft lock. You like to see it. Alright, and then we go back and we get the seed for real. Well, I mean, we actually clear the text this time. We get it the normal way. All right, now we have 3 blue seeds. Oops. All right, don't forget to split this time. Good. You should watch whoever you want to watch, Pizza Time. You don't need to tell me. That is unnecessary. If you want to watch that person, you should watch that person. Can't be pace power. Well, I guess it's kind of pace power repellent if they can't see if I'm ahead or behind. But yeah, like all my splits from this section are I deleted them because they're not relevant with the route changes. I'd be like super far ahead right now, but then I'd start bleeding time in other places. Some games glitches is actually really easy to tell. True, true. I mean, for the most part, Paper Mario is straightforward. It's like just a few specific instances where it gets controversial. How's it going, Lee? Why are hard ciders so good? They really just are, though. You don't know what a cider is? Just like, what, fermented apple juice, right? Is that the proper way to say it? Yeah, for real, Pizza. I'm being... I don't know what the word is, anyway, but yeah. Just chill. Dang it. Nice little jumps. Alright, not bad. I can't complain about that. Wine? Last I checked, grapes and apples were different. Is it boiled, really? I don't actually know. I'm not super knowledgeable about alcohol, so, like... Apple wine is a thing? Wait, really? See, I didn't know that. Wine isn't just grapes. Today I learned, not gonna lie. The top stuff, let's go, gaming. I've been a lot better about getting it, actually, Sonic. Banger music, also true. They boiled it? Huh. Today I learned. For the next bet. All cider is wine, but not all wine is cider. Wait. Wait, what? Cider is wine? This is news to me if that's true. I've never heard that before. I mean, I wouldn't be one to really know, so. I had never heard this before. But I also don't know enough about alcohol to confirm or deny it. Thank you. A wine for tax purposes. Does that make it actually wine, though? Interesting. And cool, true. Cider is what I drink when I want to enjoy the taste of my alcohol. Oh my god, a 23-second gold. It's almost like I just haven't done the split well yet. Yo, almost a 246 on my best. Could definitely hit that this run. Fruit soju? I don't think I've had that. I've only had soju like once or twice. Faster! What's up, Yoshisara? What's up, Mojo Kong? Okay, that's what I thought, Mojo, but like I also don't know enough to say anything definitively here, so like, I don't know. Lactose drink by stores for tax purposes. Oh, that's funny. Okay, stay away. That was awkward. Oh, I need to eat the wacka. Okay. How's it going, Puffy? What's up, Adam? Now pace palling. Let's go. We are a minute 4 ahead of my best ever run. Although I've only had like 2 attempts get this far, 2 or 3. So had to unlurk, but fair enough. I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm just. Oops. I don't know about this stuff, dude. I barely even drink alcohol. I haven't even drank. I think it's legitimately been over a year since I last got drunk, and maybe like half a year since I've had alcohol. Like I just don't drink that much. I don't know. You were 4 years old? That's a little below the legal limit. I was late. That felt good. Surprised that didn't work. No, bad setting. Banned. Bad. Well, those were early. Okay, well, we're down over 30 seconds now. Okay. You know what? I don't care. I mean, it'd be nice to have an actual good gold here, but one day. I can dream. That felt so early. How did that work? Oh god. Okay. Okay. That was a little sketchy, but we're good. I think this is... Yeah, this is gonna gold. And it's a really bad gold. Clearly my sum of best is not accurate yet. Why are they called Steve and Jerry? Because that's what we decided to name them on a whim a couple days ago. And that is all of the thought that went into it. 100% of the thought that went into it. The second Koopa? Whatever your heart desires. Alright, I need to quit Power Quake. Which is down 1, down 1. No, it's not. It's that. Anyway, I got it right in the end. Also, I'm missing a lot of chat right now, I know, but like, there's a lot I have to pay attention to in the run right now, so sorry, not sorry. Is math created or discovered? Yeah. It's a legitimately hard question, I feel like. How'd you take math and make it philosophy? Alright, we're gonna have a honey in our inventory for the whole run now. Probably the one, my opinion, is the one that I have nearly 4,000 hours in. Toucan. Which you could take a wild guess at. No, no riot, bad. Where's the... No, I drink the maple now. I drink the maple. Which I should be able to mesh A for. Oh, and a POW block. Let's go. Base game. I can't mesh A because I got a POW block. Okay. Oh, the torque. Oh my god. Forgot about that. Oh, dang it, I was supposed to swap partners there. That was dumb. Oh well, it's not really a big deal, but... Actually, wait a minute. No, I should have. Oh well. Also, don't forget to split for Enter Castle. Don't forget to split for enter castle. Alright, BP upgrade. Who are also philosophy majors. Oh, I don't actually need a second Pal block. That could have been useful if I got it earlier, maybe, but not really. Alright, everybody wave to Boo's Mansion as we go by and don't enter. Alright, Paracarry's up. Should be up 2, I believe. Yeah. What that J-Cog doing, though? J-Cog be going fast. Look at Stanley not being eaten. Let's go. This route is great. Don't even have to do a glitch to skip it. Oh, yeah, okay. I got scared. Oh, unexpected spin cancel. Just say both. Actually, that's fair. That's fair. Why does it have to be mutually exclusive? I like it. Split! Oh my god, I split. It's the first time I've ever split there, so it was an automatic gold. Why isn't Tubba Blubba here? Don't worry, he'll be back. We'll see him. He's now in the building. Alright, hi you. Okay, that was scary. Are you golden, son? I am. How's it going, Fredo? All the golds. We're down to a 246.50 sum of best, and that's not even close to optimized yet. Alright, upgrade Paracarry. Yes, exactly. I like it. Has an unfair advantage. Does it even have a butt, though? Alright, I have to hit all my blocks now. It's very important. I have to hit all my blocks, or... I guess technically I get 2 shots at it with a massive time loss if I mess it up the first time. But I do technically get 2 shots at it. Wee Woo? They're called Sentinels. That is actually their canonical name, is Sentinels. And also, presumably, like, Mario was, like, drawn on the paper, right? So I think no matter how you look at it, the paper came first. Oops. Okay, well, not gonna be able to get the fast thing, but... Oh, it's the Terminator. I think it fits. Yeah, the concept, yeah. Makes sense to me. Okay, badge equip. Oh, what's the equip? I don't have it written down properly. Okay. Still got it, but... Hi, Clubba. How you doing, buddy? That was so early. Dude, the ones that have to walk over from longer feel like it just feels like it takes so much longer, and it kind of does. But, you know. Alright, but that's the routing change. We killed this Clubba now. Okay. Don't mind me just being scared of hearts. They won't... I can't... Mario can't pick them up whenever he's in the thumbs up animation, so I can stand still and let them go around me, but it's still scary. Not not exactly the question you should be asking once you come back. I fully support my mod's decisions. So, if you were timed out, it was justified, and you were. Oops. Anyway, banger alert coming up. And see, we got to see Tubba. Is math the concept or the language? Yes. The answer is just yes. Yeah, banger alert, it's true. A Kabu banger, Kabu certified banger alert. I was hoping you'd do that, Tracy. Math is math. Can't get any more correct than that. And here it is. Honestly, probably a top 3 song in the game for me. I'm really bad at picking favorites, but I feel like it's probably a top 3. Definitely a top 5. Man, this round could be another like 30 seconds ahead. That's kind of insane. Yeah, honestly though. This game just in general has great music. It's so good. A top 5 cat jam, exactly. King of Koopas? Which one is King of Koopas? I don't... largely, I do not know them by their names. I just know them by when they play. Final Phase 2? Oh yeah, that's hype. That's a great song. Also a fan of the Crystal King fight song. Yo, the Heart and Tubba fight song, that's the same one, right? I think. I need to switch to sushi on this lock. This unlock. Which is down 1. Sorry, doing a think. Huff song is great. All the music in Chapter 7 is great. This game is just banger beginning to end, if you don't count Chapter 6. Sing along perfectly? Yep. Relatable. Actually, not really. I can usually remember them. But... Alright, not spinning on the way in, but I will spin on the way out, and hopefully will not regret it. I practiced it this time. Yeah, it's... Wait, would that be the proper use of the exception that proves the rule? I don't know. Because that one's like legitimately not great, but it just like shows you how much better the rest of the music is. I don't know, maybe not. That expression always seemed weird to me. Ooh, 4 cap. If I get another 4 cap, I have to attack with sushi. Is there any Paper Mario song that isn't good? I mean, I'm not a very big fan of the Chapter 6 one. Alright, I did not. Bad news. No. And how's it going, Growler? Fish moly? That's good news. Wait, that's not who you said that. Never mind. I'm getting people mixed up. I cannot complain. Especially since I got the spins here. Good split. Oh, you don't like the forest music? I like the forest music. Just making the notes. Yeah. GG, Tubba. Yeah, it's not remarkable. Yeah, the worst most of the music in this song gets is just, like, forgettable. And even that doesn't apply to most. Okay, so I've done both of those splits combined faster, apparently, but I didn't properly split, I think is what my gold reflects there. The plus 1.1 gold. Hi, Bo. I'll see you never again. I feel like Toot and Koopa's music is kind of forgettable. Relative to the other boss songs, at least. Which is unfortunate, but... Oh, thumb slipped. Good. Okay, I'll take it. Second try's fine. All right, drink the maple that I grabbed. Just don't get in the way. Proceeds to take up no space by not appearing in my inventory. How's it going, Taith? Paracarry skip when? It's optimal. It's optimal. It just sucks to have to do block clip or blockless clip at the end of the run. And I would really rather
Bo
not.
is definitively the best partner in Paper Mario. So much so that she has been banned by the speedrunning community in any % and all card speedruns. Sometimes, though, we will see runners use her in meme runs. Bo is absolutely cracked. J-Cog, yeah, Bo is too op to use. So we don't allow it. Sway NC Tush can't even compete with Bo. Ranchus.
Thank you for the bits. That's not gonna work. Okay. Thank you for the bits, PhD. That's pretty good. Meme. General Guys is kind of eh. I'd say it's somewhere middle of the pack. Still good, but definitely not one of the top tier ones. Task was tush way earlier. How's it going, Trev? Sounds like it is a skill issue. It's probably the hardest trick in any % right now. And it would be optimal in this category, but like, no thank you. Look on BGA. I am gonna watch the direct tomorrow. And as long as Tears of the Kingdom does not get delayed, I will be happy. Anything else is a bonus. When's Sushi skip? Well, we used to skip her at any %, but now we don't because seed duping, so don't expect that anytime soon. Literally lost time to going for that. First try, you save time. Second try, it's about even. Anything after that, you're losing time to even going for that. Unfortunately. Oops. No, don't look at that, Tracy. Don't look at that. Came out 8 years ago. Nice. My backup on Lantern Ghost? What do you mean? That was totally how I intended to do that, Axel. I actually don't even remember what I did. I remembered how that you say it that I messed something up, but... I have lots of experience backing things up in Paper Mario, that's for sure. You run this game for long enough, and you get enough experiences to, thinking on your feet. Eh. See, if you continue to hope for that, Taith, you're probably never gonna be rewarded for that, and will only be disappointed. But if you're like me, and you just give up on it, which I realize I'm being very cynical right now, but if you just give up on it, you'll never be disappointed. But there is the outside chance that you're pleasantly surprised. Spent longer doing that than I should have. It's called being a Lions fan. Sounds about right. Oh my god, I remembered to open the partner menu there. Nihilistic approach. No, bro, they're totally gonna make an OG style pape this year. Bro, trust me. Bro, trust me. How's it going, Lay? How's it going, Chibui? At this point, how could you keep hoping? Yeah, it's just like hardcore copium. If you're actually legitimately hoping / expecting that. How many times? Yeah, Lucy's just like, at this point it's just sad. At this point she just feels pity. Thank you for the good luck, Leia. Am I gonna watch it? Yeah, I plan on watching. Well, I won't watch it on stream though. I don't know. I don't think that I would be able to, like, I'm not gonna fake reactions the direct, and my reactions to most stuff is just gonna be like, oh cool. Like, without faking my reactions, it wouldn't be very entertaining, I don't think. So I'd rather just watch it on my own, or like in a Discord call with friends, and hearing them be excited for the stuff that they're going to be excited for. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no. Yeah, and that's what I always say, Tracy. That's what I always say. The newer Paper Mario games, at least the two most recent ones, are good as long as you consider them a new series that just happens to share the name with an earlier series. As long as you look at it like that. Like Harvest Moon? Not like Harvest Moon, because Story of Seasons is great and is the original dev team. Or at least the original, like, company, I guess. Harvest Moon is... Oh, you mean new series? Oh, wait, never mind. I took the wrong... I took the wrong thing from that. Never mind. Yes. Yes, like Harvest Moon. Yes, like Harvest Moon. Sorry, brain cells are hard to come by these days. They are not cheap. Angry. More weirdo stuff? I'd be down for more weirdo stuff. In your eyes, TTYD started the new series? Oh, right, because you weren't a huge fan of it, were you? Would I say they are faker Mario? Wait, what? What are you asking? Reword that. Okay. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Nice. Okay. Practice paying off on that one. Cool. Good. Okay, this is a good split so far, actually. Oh wait, I should have swapped to sushi there. I forgot. Oh wait, no, not yet, not yet. I do that later. I do that after the next one. My brain can't. Oh, it was a pun? Oh. Silly me looking for an actual question. Whoops. Excuse me, fewer brain cells, Amish? Gosh. Not out of brain cells yet. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it is technically fewer, but... okay. That is one grammar thing that I'm a stickler for, though. It just sounds wrong to use it any other way to me. Yeah, see, the problem with Chapter 4 being good, Tracy, is that they had to have 3 chapters before it. The most leastest brain cells. Okay, do I need to do anything? No, not really. Feels like there's something I should have to remember here, but like, we leveled up, I have full FP. We go in with sushi. There's no badge equips for like a really long stretch during the run, so... You have to go to Chapter 4 before finishing 1? Wait, so I've been there? I feel like I would remember that, but also, I don't know. Oh, we never said you have. Oh, just that you can. Okay. Oh, you can. I can read. Yeah, Glitspit is fun for sure. Kind of a pain for speedruns, but Blitz Pit is fun. How's it going, Maddie? Thank you for the glug glug. I will still hold that the first time through Chapter 4 in TTYD is a very good experience. I think it's kind of very bad for replayability, but I still think that Chapter 4, which is Twilight Town for anyone who doesn't have those memorized, like, you know, chronic Pape enjoyers. I hold that that is a very good first playthrough and a very annoying every playthrough after that. Yeah, Dupless is great, and the just the way they tell that story is really good. Also, yeah, once you know his name, yeah. How's it going, Dr. Wilco? Ooh. I guess I just didn't have a good gold there. Oh, I think I keep forgetting to split for it, so that probably factors into it. What's up, M4? Thank you for the good luck. The same opinion. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I remember enjoying it whenever I did my streamed casual playthrough, because it had been a really long time since I'd actually played the game. So yeah, backtracking can be done well. Yeah, I agree. Backtracking is not inherently bad, but the way it's done in 4 is. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Cloud. How are you? Rough few days, dang, I'm sorry. Oh, you're not, okay. Heart's out of the way. Also, didn't forget to go there. Let's go. Yeah, like Metroidvanias have backtracking all through them, right? And nobody, like, well, for the most part at least, gets on them for that. Like, that's half the reason people enjoy them, is like being able to go back to places you've been before and see what you can do there now. Except game journalists. Yeah, also if it's optional. Optional and also more spread out. Required backtracking is also a lot more bearable if it's not like literally back to back to back, you know? If you haven't been to that, had to go to that area in a while. Oh, true, Dave, true. Rehooktail Pit is sick. I need to do a run. That was a sub goal. That's one of the things I need to do at some point. Metroid Dread did? Okay. Yeah, meaningful different. Yeah, definitely. Okay, upgrade on the way. Oh wait, I keep forgetting. I have to actually blow up the wall. Hate that rubble. Does this room have the wall blown up if you warp here? There's no reason it would need to, but I wouldn't be surprised. Random thought, but kind of curious. I should try a Metroid game. I'm generally not a fan of Metroidvanias in general, but I feel like I should try Metroid, especially how highly people talk of Dread specifically. Maybe it's ever like on a really massive sale or something. Hollow Knight instead? I tried Hollow Knight. I got frustrated with it. I didn't do the thing! I did the same thing yesterday! Okay, it's not that big of a deal, but it's annoying. Buttery, silky movement, smooth movement. Didn't beat it. Oh wait, no, I didn't move. Just the camera. I'm talking about the lore. Yeah, I just like kept getting lost and wasn't sure. I kept getting lost and had no idea what I was supposed to do, and I didn't want to look anything up. Not that there's anything wrong with looking anything up, because there's not. I just didn't want to, because stuff like that is such a catch-22 for me, because I feel like it ruins the experience if I just look up the stuff I can't figure out for myself. But also the alternative is just stopping, just not playing. So it's like I can't win. My brain fights me on these. Hard, but also your first Metroid. Okay. Oh, I agree, Smodjet. I love it. I love the fact that we get to do it. And it's not like a Reverse All Cards exclusive anymore. Really, Taith? Really? See, at least it's confined to Chapter 6, though. Oh, also, I really enjoy Chapter 6 in TTYD. Good RNG. New Celeste game. There's a new one. They both hurt the experience, exactly. And it's like, it's not even the game's fault. Like, it's a me issue. Also, that was 0.4 off gold, and I went through the loading zone twice, so more room. I have a 246.19, so I'm a best now. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this route is fast. Chapter 6 in TTYD is the train. Poshley Heights. Or Poshley Express? Is that what it's called? I don't remember. 6 in this game is Flower Fields. I do not have bow right now. Good. Excess Express, that's it. Yeah, no, this route... You could get bow in this route, actually. But... You would just get it after beating Tubba. And then you'll, you know, lose the time. Alright, do I need to do anything here? Oh, right, I'm gonna eat the jammin', or I'm gonna drink the jammin' on the platform before Lantern Ghost, which should theoretically save a frame. Poshley Heights the destination, right? But yeah, no, you could straight up just, like, get bow right after beating Tubba. That would definitely be what I would do if I was, like, doing this for a marathon or something. The frame, I'm not even 100% sure it does, I just think it does. No, yeah, talking to certain people, yeah. You'll consider it? Yeah, I want good time in category, so I will suffer. One more 90% for a bit. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, this category is also faster if you skip Paracarry. I just don't want to do that. Oh, there's a mod for it? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, I was supposed to... Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's faster to swap to Lackey against Toot and Koopa if you get a 4-cap. But otherwise, there's no real place to save time with it. Gotta chill for a bit, yeah. Oh god, yeah, I am not looking for... I honestly don't think I'm gonna do Paracarry skip in any percent anytime soon. Oh, you're free Diamond for 2 weeks, yeah. See, meanwhile, I've been, like, doing mostly Pape on stream, but then off stream, I'm like, dude, all of my free time is going to Fallout 76. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Sleepy. Nice. That might be a fake gold, though, because I didn't drink the jammin' yet. So I might lose that time on this split. Most of it, anyway. It was the first try LZS, though, so... Oh, Octopath Traveler? Nice. I hear mostly good things. No, I'd say probably mostly good things about that game. Not 100%, but still mostly good. Actually, I wish that I liked the style of game that Octopath Traveler was a bit more. Like, stuff like Random Encounters kind of not the biggest fan of, but like, I love the art style of that game. And I wish that was enough to make me want to keep playing it. Or not keep playing. I played the demo. I played some of the demo, but that was it. Up 2, okay. How's it going, Ayer? Any tip/category to start? First thing you'd probably want to do is join the Discord. What do I have I definitely have a command for the Pape Discord. Honestly, Glitchless and Any Percent are both really good places to start. But it depends. Like, are you interested in glitch stuff? How much time do you have? Glitchless is the category I would recommend most people get into if you have the time for it. But it is long. Longer than a lot of people have the consecutive free time for, so. Yeah, and the stuff you learn in Glitchless applies to all the other categories. So it extends well. Okay, no, that gold is beatable. Lackey Teleport was second try. How long is Glitchless? Record is what, like a 342 or something like that? And depending on how much practice you put in before doing your first run, it could be anywhere from like 5 to 8 hours. Okay, I'm saying any percent. I'm saying any percent to be brief, Gil, but no, any percent still does ace. Technically, we're talking any percent no ace. It's just like, nobody really actually runs that category, and it's annoying to say no ace every time. One of the easiest to get into to one of the hardest. But I wouldn't recommend doing seed duping to a beginner. I would still recommend just sticking with like the existing beginner route, honestly. Like if you really want to, you can learn that later. I do not need to hit anything there. The Woobitter categories, yeah. Dave. I'm watching you. We're likely to... Oh, to specify SRM than no SRM, yeah. I also find it kind of funny that I noticed this. I don't know if it applies generally, but I'm pretty sure I picked up on this whenever I was running OOT glitchless. Like, if I say to somebody who's not, like, super involved in the OOT speedrunning scene, like, if I say, like, oh, I'm running glitchless, they'll probably, you probably assume that I'm running the category that I did, right? Like, what's known as all main quests now used to be called restricted. Where you do most of the things that you would have to do casually, not everything. But if I say that to like an OOT runner, or at least like a couple of them that are more prominent, they would assume that I meant regular, or not regular, like the one that's actually called glitchless any percent, which is like way shorter and does way fewer things and is more like glitchless GSR. Which, like, I get it. I do get it. But it's just interesting to me. Because that category, like, I agree, I understand and actually legitimately like the rule set that category has. But it's not what I think of whenever I just say glitchless. You'd probably ask me to assume AMQ, yeah. Like, I noticed, I don't want to, like, name names. It's not like it's a bad thing or anything. But there were a couple people that, like, it felt like assumed I meant not AMQ. And I just found that interesting. Not good, not bad, just interesting. Different mindset, I guess. Definitely hype. You think it deserves it. That's good. That's good, though. I hope the sequel is really good. Is Triangle Strategy good? Is that a good game? I might like that one more if it's good. You enjoyed it a lot? Okay, I might try that one at some point if I'm like, if I need a new game. Strangle Tragedy. Is it, wait, was Triangle Strategy the name that it actually ended up going with? A fact that kills you a little bit every day. How often is it correct? Yeah, okay, it is my show. "92% of the time." Which also kills you. Yo, double bomb. Oh, this split is so good. Like, literally the worst thing I think about this split is that I took a suboptimal path through the red station. Okay, and this is an FP upgrade. So good. Oh my god, look at this pace. What is this? What is this pace? This route is cracked. This isn't even like an amazing run. I mean, it's like pretty good. Double Clippy was rough though. That's accurate, by the way. That's an accurate comparison. There's nothing incorrect about that. Is that how this is gonna go? This route is good. I need to figure out the proper movement for that shooting star. Yeah, no, I deleted all my splits up until where, like, the new route changes are now done. Everything after this is how the old seed dupe route was. I have finished 3 runs. This is, I technically have not finished a run with the most updated route, But I finished 3 with like regular seed duping, and everything is synced up at this point, so to what it used to be. So yeah, every comparisons from this point are accurate. That was some jank movement, but whatever. Yeah, they converged, exactly. Oh. Man, I've had one run so far where I didn't forget that this was part of it. It's so funny that you have to do that. Better than world record by a minute? Is it really? Oh, best possible time is. What? How is this run? What did I mess up? I mean, honestly, it's a pretty solid run for the whole way through, except for double clippy boots. Oh, also, I messed up. I definitely could have done a lot better on the seed dupe. An early lackey was what, like second try? Okay, this run is pretty solid, minus a couple things. But yeah, my sum of best is I still don't have a good I still don't have a good double clippy gold. Like, I golded on this one, and I think it was like third try for the first clippy. How's it going, James? What is this madness? This route, dude. This route is insane. I mean, don't kid yourselves. I'm probably gonna die to hallway Bowser, but don't get too excited yet. Don't get attached to this run specifically. Get attached to this route. Yeah, having to get the Shy Guys out of the way. Yeah. So technically it's a time loss, but I think at this point, my sum of best is, yeah. Three. Menus are so weird without bow for partners. Okay, I should probably like actually, I've been like doing the entire route off memory until this point. But now, chapter 6 is where I should actually start paying attention. The moles are cute, I agree. They're also very convenient for getting peril. Oh, really? Are you... Stupid time loss. How's it going, Balky? Thank you for the good luck. You're having a good night? No, surprisingly, this run actually has better odds than that, Amish. So you can be a little more attached, but only a little. Dude, thank God hearts don't drop. Thank God hearts don't drop from these fights. That'd be so annoying. But it's like not even a concern. Alright, I'm gonna get the red berry now. Very dangerous, yeah. Dang it. Oh my god, I hate this first strike. Okay. Alright, these moles were not very good. Not the end of the world, but definitely not particularly good. It does a world record by 35 minutes. And mind you, we could still save even more time by skipping Paracarry. We could still do it. And it would be pretty significant. I'm not gonna do it, but someone will eventually. Wouldn't even change the route that much. Paracarry coward. I am a coward. I'm a coward for, Oh, interesting. Okay. That just happens sometimes. I don't know why. I'd prefer not to talk about people banned from the community, James. You don't mind. Yeah, you lost 8 minutes? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep, he is banned for multiple accounts of sexual harassment, so just FYI. Lose 10, so it's better than expected. Yeah, that trick sucks. And I enjoy having my sanity, personally. Yeah, okay. You don't let me out. I like it. It's nice. Okay, switch to paracarry. Thank God you can actually like swap partners in this room. Okay, this fight changes. Okay. I wasn't sure where the shooting star was in my notes. I had item placements written down for everything up to this point. Although I think it can change now. Oh, just down one. Okay, down one. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it, James, but yeah. Okay, need to get a yellow berry now. Oh wait, no, I can just jump. Name reveal. How's it going, Orgrim? Number 5, yo. The woke level because they destroy the machines and help the plants. Oh my god. That's actually pretty funny. Too bad it's the most annoying chapter. I sure do love talking to the flowers and then leaving and then talking to the other flowers and then coming back to the other flowers that I talk to. So good. Well, some of them are likable. Oops. Alright, yellow berry just to heal with. I'm still not 100% sure if I should get the yellow berry if I need it, or if I should just get the red berry no matter what, and have it chill in our inventory if we don't need it. Because the only reason that we need to get a berry there is we need to be at full health for Huff. So, that's the only reason. Let me skip Waterstone requirements. Except 2 and 4. Interesting opinion to come in on. Welcome to the stream, Gaming Guru. Definitely disagree with you. Actually, chapter 4 is my, especially in this category, is actually my favorite. Mostly because of how fast it is. Because it's pretty different compared to how it used to be in all cards. But always the desert level. I like the desert in this game. I don't know. I like every chapter in this game except for this one, and even this one has some redeeming features to it. Oops. You didn't make it too far? Dang. Oh, purely because of nostalgia. You like every chapter? Wouldn't have lasted this long. I don't like hate chapter 6. Honestly, I don't even think it's that bad. It's just like, you know, relative to the other chapters. Oh, that's, yeah, okay. That was not. Alright, this is not my greatest Waterstone split. You dislike ice themes ones usually? Ice ice chapters are like, by default, my favorite. Usually. That's such a long split. I should break that one up. Probably do like a mole split or something. Oh, sorry. I just refer to them all by the number, Bloody, because it gets, I don't know, it's just the way that I think about it at this point, but... Until the devs decide people enjoy low friction. They added that. They added low friction to the ice, or the that Christmas hack. It wasn't really a big deal, though. I thought it was cool, because they also didn't require me to do anything with it. Okay, I'm gonna do this and probably lose time to it, but... Oh my god. Yeah, I need to practice this. I keep forgetting it's a thing. Because then I can't get off. This is definitely slower than if I just swapped to sushi. and then back. Because 5 is memorable. 5 is definitely the glitchiest. Same area over and over, yeah. Oh, wait, you said least favorite. Oh, I thought you meant sick. Hang on. I'm getting what people are talking about mixed up. Earlier in games. Okay, Joke's End also has the issue of da-na-na, 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 you know? They weren't exactly helping themselves with that one. Okay, I do have both shooting stars and a POW block. I do not need to get that Thunder Rage. Right? I didn't just screw myself, did I? I didn't even look at my inventory. No, I have both of them, yeah. Good RNG. Okay. I am very unsure about menu orderings here. Also, it can change a lot, which is really annoying. Okay. That is kind of what happens, though, isn't it? You also don't like Crystal Palace music? Banned. Yeah, that gets cut down on. It was 7 times, James. Don't get it wrong. It was 7 times in reverse all cards. Although now it's what? It's a lot less than that now. I don't feel like thinking about it. Can't possibly imagine it, right? Is it 5 now? Okay. I'm talking any % pre-ace. Well, that'd be 3 entries. Once to beat 5 and 2 more for the Peach Warps to beat 6 and 7. Alright. Eat Yellowberry, literally just for the HP. Oh, it's top of inventory, okay. Run got a lot harder though, I believe it. I decide I'm not doing the fence thing for the seed dupes. I soft locked on it once and I'm just like, yeah, I prefer 2 chances to soft lock instead of 4. So there's that. That's not even the hard part though, but you're not doing it. It doesn't save enough time. I hate how cool it looked, not doing it with how cool it looks, but it's just not worth it. What did Random say? It saves like 2 seconds each time, so it'd be 4 in this run. But you can just scrambling for 2 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Because there was a bush that opened up the path. Oh, you couldn't get. Oh, dang! I can see that. I can see that, Guru. That's unfortunate. Fine in moderation. Yeah, it just gets too repetitive. No individual part of that song is like bad, but it just gets grating. All right, have a good night, Amish. Thank you for the good luck. And you too, buddy. Have a good night. Yeah, it's very true, M4. Very true. I do not have world record, no. Although I am the only person currently running the category with the new route, so it could happen. I have held it in the past, but this is a very difficult category to get world record in. It's a very highly contested category. Oops. Oh god, stop. Please stop doing that. Oh, I didn't know you could do that! Excuse me? I did not know you could spin past that. Today I learned. Hi, Lopez. I'm scaring me too. What a coincidence. Oh yeah, no, that is one. I agree with you, Sam. That is one thing I definitely like about the remake better. The remix of Joke's End is so much better. Yeah. For real though, Lopez. For real. You shoutouts to being able to kill with Lackey on a 4-cap with this route, by the way. Because Ultra Boots. It's the only way that the Ultra Boots help here, but... And we get to see it! I get to demonstrate it. No swapping partners. And go no... We could... If we went no Peach Warp style, that is true. I would really rather not, but yeah, you still get wrecked by a 3-cap, unfortunately. Yeah, the additional damage doesn't help that much. The math just doesn't quite work out how we'd want it to. We would still be doing, yeah, you'd probably only need what, like I did the math at one point, but I forget what it came out to. Just a casual 3 minutes ahead. No biggie. And there's no Clippy Boots to do now. That's like one of the best parts about this run. It's so comfy after you get past the first like hour and a half, somewhere in that ballpark. Five-cap shell shot kills. Okay. So basically, you'd just be banking on not getting a 4-cap, so you'd have like a 67% chance of winning, but about a 33% chance of your run dying. Yeah, not worth it. Not yet, anyway. It's almost 2 hours into the run. I don't like it. No Clippy Boots because we already did double Clippy Boots earlier in the run, and we don't need to get Ultra Boots because we already have them. Triple 9-capped. I love Blooper. Blooper's my favorite. We do use, well, Airlift is only used as a backup. You'd only ever use Airlift as a backup in this run. So if you do skip Paracarry, that's one thing you're missing out on. You won't have Airlift. So you just gotta pray that your up and away's work. Which is unfortunate, especially since to account for experience, we, in Chapter 7, we up and away on the fight with 4 enemies instead of the one with 3. So that's like one extra chance for a dink. I mean, oh wait, what is it? What are the odds? Whenever there's something that has a 95% chance of happening, and you do it 8 times, what are the odds that at least one of those fails? Isn't it like 0.95 to the 8th power or something? I think that's right. 100%. No, that's not right. No, that's what I said is wrong. I forget how you actually calculate it though. 50%. Either it works or it doesn't. 66.3. Okay. So yeah, most runs will have no dinks, but you'll definitely have lots with dinks. What's a good category to get into getting comfy into PM64 runs? If you have the time for it, I always recommend Glitchless. Glitchless is by far the easiest to learn because there's no individual thing in Glitchless that you have to do that isn't anything that you would do casually. Like, there is other stuff you can add in, and you can add that stuff in as you're comfortable, but like, Glitchless is definitely the easiest to learn if you have the time for it, and also the skills you learn in it translate to all the other categories. If you don't have the time, or if you just don't want to do Glitchless, which is valid, I still recommend doing the beginner route of any % personally, or any % no Peach Warp. Both are solid options. I wouldn't recommend doing anything with seed duping, unless you really want to do double Clippy Boots, or 5 golden loinks. Let's go to RuneScape. What's up, Ginger? It's fun. Do I know who that? Should I know who that is? Mailman %? It has LZS. Although I think the original route didn't use a LZS for anything. It's been a long time since I ran it. I don't remember what it looks like. Probably looks different now if we were to reroute it. Lantern goes for 15. Oh, does it do that? I don't even remember what the route looks like at all. How's it going, Tart? Game over %. Just say no. Does Mailman % skip Lucky Star? I can't remember. It's like what honestly, I feel like I feel like skipping Lucky Star ruins so many of the meme categories we have. It saves a lot of time. I know. I hate it. Why does it have to save a lot of time? Why does Lucky Star have to be hidden behind like a 5-minute cutscene? Or however long it is, I don't actually remember. Oh wait, no, this way. I know where I'm going, I swear. There's no better time to swap to sushi there, is there? I don't think so. It is really cool. It just sucks to do multiple runs of. Rushes chapter 4 like that. Yeah, true. An hour in. Nice. Of many meme categories, yeah. Unfortunately. It's a very large part of the reason why I like have next to no interest in, like, I've done meme categories for this game, but like the more I did them, the more I realized I did not want to continue doing them, and I haven't done any in a long time, so. Oops. Bad angle. Least meme is all bloops. Even dude, all bloops also, I used to like all bloops. And then we started skipping Lucky Star, and then it sucked again. I'm pretty sure my most recent PB I never even uploaded. Like, I have a PB that's like 3 minutes better than the one that I have on the board or something like that, and I just never bothered to upload it. I don't even know where the video is at this point. It even has a vintage command, true. Mailman %? Mailman %, at least the route that I ran that did not skip, I'm pretty sure I never ran a Lucky Star skip route. That was a fun route. I did like that one. Is that gonna work? This might fail. Hi, G. Hi, here. How are you? Alright, not bad. Initial clip was kind of slow, but overall not bad. Oh, I was gonna change the split, or the icon here. I forgot about that. I mean, the duplicate still works, but I don't remember what I was gonna change it to. If you're using a Disney dial and it's not on the machine fight, you have strayed from the light of God. Facts. Big facts right there. Yo, is this a gold? It's close. It is! Let's go! Do it, James! Do it! Yeah, and we actually accept MU on the leaderboard now, up to, I forget what our rule is. Up to like a certain either percentage or time for more records. So like, yeah, absolutely feel free to do a run on MU and then submit it. And that way it's a good way to figure out if you like want to keep doing you like want to keep running the game, you know? Yeah, you just actually can't do action commands. Shell shot still works as intended, which is how you get away with a lot of stuff. It's pretty random which moves work and which ones don't without Lucky Star though for your partners though. Mario franchise all blue. How many blooper fights are there in different Mario games? Probably a lot, but also probably less than I would expect. Yeah, for most people, yeah, switching the back of the JP cartridge is probably easier. It's not what I did, because I was like, I want to be able to do any JP game. And then I've proceeded to... Well, okay, I guess it worked out for me, because I also use JP, OT, and stuff, but it's not, like, a big deal. Oh, to require playing Sticker Star? No, thank you. I remember there's a blooper fight in Origami King. I remember that. Oh yeah, TTYDs would be easy, just the one at the beginning. Oh, is there one in Inside Story? I don't remember that one. The one in Sunshine? You mean the 3 in Sunshine? There's one in Rico, there's one in Noki, and actually there's 2 in Rico. 2 in Rico and 1 in Noki. You probably forgot about the Noki one, because you literally never see speedrunners do it, because you just clip. It's Noki 2 though. A statue of a blooper? I feel like it would count. Wait, Spanish Gooper Gooper? Wait, what? Oh my god, was I really too far away? It was like a 1 unit or something. When you collect your first star piece, that would just be for the 1 star piece run, wouldn't it? What happens if you change to the other tabs, Axel, and then look at the rules? Does it still say that? It's entirely possible we just messed it up, don't get me wrong, but... Oh, really? I will say, Sticker Star music goes hard. That is the piece of positive feedback that I will continue to give that game. The rules do change correctly. Okay, that's good. Wouldn't be the first time we had incorrect rules written on the meme category on the meme leaderboard, but. Unfortunately, I think you'd be fine, James, but it's not too bad. But yeah, no. Switching the back of the card's not bad. Just gotta have the right game bit for it, which you can buy for like a couple bucks off Amazon. Alright, Jump Bomb, Power Bomb, Star Storm, up and away. Whoops. Okay, and I did get Spinyless this run, which means that if I have 1 dink, I can kill. $61 from Galaxy 1 and 71 from Galaxy 2. Eh! Not as iconic. Would go over people's heads. Would have gone over my head if you didn't explain it, what they were from. Look at this. The 1 singular use of Starstorm in this entire run. It's beautiful. Beautiful that it's only once, not that we're using it. Starstorm slow. Yeah, there is a 1-star piece meme category. Exactly. Rage. The favicon for... Is that N1's face? I think that's Nigel W. Did we ever change it from that? Do you like the background? Have you seen the background for that page? Right. I think that's what it is. I think I said a long time ago. I don't think the category extensions have seen much attention either from people submitting or from people updating them in quite a while, not gonna lie. JP glitches in rando wins. I can maybe look at that now. I just realized I have 2. Yeah, that's Nigel W. That's N1, who is a, I guess, former speedrunner of this game. It's his W emote. Should probably change it though. It's not even really around anymore. clearly people don't know what it is. Make it something more Pape in general. Delete them forever. I like them as memes, but I don't think they're very good actual categories. Yeah, leave 96. Leave 96 because that's all non-Quizmo star pieces. I think that one's a good category. But the other ones are just straight up like actual memes. Yeah. Similar to Farmer. I mean, if somebody really wanted to get rid of the meme, like the 70 star or the SM64 joke star piece categories, I wouldn't really give much pushback. But maybe keep 16. 1 is dumb. I'd maybe argue to keep 16, but that one also involves a lot of like. Did I get the jam and jelly? It's not the end of the world if I didn't. I can just get the one in Bowser's Castle, but I don't remember if I got it. I did? Okay, thank you. I thought I did, but I wasn't sure. Like, it should just be muscle memory to get it. I don't think there's any category that goes in that room and doesn't get it. Not to mention rando, of course you're gonna hit it. But except for this 96 star piece. You know what one of the best things about this category is now? After chapter 3, I don't remember if it's like this in old... I don't think it's like this in the old route or not. But, after the equip in, like, as soon as you get Mega Rush, you literally don't do another equip. Technically, I guess you do another one after Huff. Post Huff is the next equip, and it's literally just to put HP plus on right after you upgrade BP. But, like, you could technically, if you just committed to not doing the Ryoma ending, you could skip HP plus and just upgrade HP right there. And then it would be no equips from getting Mega Rush until chapter 8, which would be kind of insane. Oh, wait, never mind. Huff first super jump charge. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Super jump charge. Okay. Ignore what I just said, but it is still a really long time. Bolus Green Station? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's definitely a trick. Get Nader Tater on Bola's Green Station. Yeah, find something better than the strat I found. Because the current strat is the one that I found, but it still sucks. As far as I can tell, there is no way to get a consistent visual cue. Cool. Good split. Yeah, and a consistent visual clue for like the yeah, that like initial clip, but wait. He needs to check up. How's it going, Tri-Butt Comet? Collect badges by spending channel points. That could definitely be cool if that's something you're into. I don't really like, personally, I don't particularly like having chatbots that are like, also, dear God, 3.5 minutes ahead. I don't really like having chatbots that have just like games constantly going, because it's a bit too much like chat spam for my tastes, since I like try and keep a conversation going for most of the time. But I don't like think they're inherently bad or anything though. And yeah, no, if that seems like not a bad idea. And thank you for the good luck though. But yeah, I wouldn't want to do it in my own stream. How's it going, Jay? No, you. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, it's just, it would make it harder for me to pick out the people talking and the people like playing the game. But it, like, there's also a lot of people, like, you know, some people don't really do as much chat interaction as what I do, and that's also like a perfectly, you know, solid way to run a stream. Different stuff for what different people want. No, you over and over, back and forth. A website that integrates. You could do like an extension. Twitch extensions are a thing. That could probably work well there. Oh, nice! It's so good, dude. I love the headband because it's like it's a good look. Plus, yeah, it's like super functional. Oh, I should have. Okay. Ad starting in 7 seconds. Should have had that going during the cutscene, but oh well. Not like there's much happening right here anyway. Like your forehead covered, also fair. Thank you, thank you. Nice that it's both, yeah. I like having options now. Long hair, good. Yeah, headbands are great. And these the ones that I have were just like given to me by one of my old roommates because he had long hair and then decided he didn't like it and cut it, but he had the headbands. I was just like, I don't need these anymore. You can have them. You get some wait, is Adge? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Adge. Adge in chat. Pretty similar. Okay. I usually don't use. I think I just have extensions disabled on Twitch. Personally. I think sometimes I'll enable them for individual streams if there's like something specific. But... do I go for more? Potentially? Maybe? It's definitely a possibility. I don't remember exactly when I added all the ones that I did. There are a few that I go for that I didn't used to. Like there was one in chapter 6 after leaving Petunia. That one I literally just added like less than a week ago because I'm just like, why am I not doing it here? This is such an obvious one. But I don't think that many more. Maybe I'm just better at getting them. Oh right, I do have extensions. I forgot about that. I have them disabled for myself, so I don't. I meant I have them disabled with FFZ, so I don't see them. Legitimately forgot I had any. That's funny. I really need to like. It's one of the things that's on my like mental to-do list is just like not only change sites that I'm doing merch on, but like actually get new merch and good merch and actually push it. World record LZS jumps whenever I care about that category. Is the COG gonna win? Depends on what the game says. Might cut it, but options. Options are good. Can recommend long hair personally. At least for me, it's good. Yo, Paracarry, I believe Paracarry can make it, right? Oh, yeah, see, look, he got up. A plush would be good, but plush merch, it's so much harder to do customized merch like that. Plus, you have to, like, I'm not confident that I would be able to sell enough of them to, like, make it worth the time and probably monetary investment, so. But I do really like the idea. Long hair and a braid. Oh, that's good. That's good too. Yeah, yeah. And doesn't get beautiful and doesn't get in your face. Good stuff. Yeah, it's like, oh god, I'm not gonna lie though, that middle stage that lasted for like legit probably close to a year, where it's like the awkward growing out stage, 0 out of 10 would not want to do again. Would do again for long hair again because I like the result, but awkward in between stage sucks and beanies made it bearable. Oh, a Jedi tail. Nice, nice. How's it going, Bone? Or you get like 100 ordered before they'll even do it. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I'd be able to sell 100 of them right now. Yeah. Maybe someday. Hopefully someday. Not now. Need to grow the stream a bit before that. How's it going, Fernando? Yo, yes, facts. Oh, you love how the medium hair looks on you? That's good, that's good. Chilling and lurking, nice. Bone, look at this pace. My sum of best isn't even optimized yet. This run is... I mean, the run is decent, but it's nothing crazy. The run is definitely decent, though. Yeah, this route is amazing. I am actually running all cards, and I'm on big PB pace. The big PB pace. Do I take Spoodles? Not quite. Oh, wait, no, I have a PAL block. 246 would be hype. Yeah, we have seed duping now. And seed duping saves just like all the time. Alright, this is a BP upgrade. I need to scroll my notes. Is this record pay? No. I don't actually know. I don't know what record is. I didn't think that it was a possibility, considering my current PB is a 251. Didn't even really consider it. High 247? Wow. I mean, a lot has to go right. And mind you, my gold includes Ryoma ending, which I will not be going for. Unless, like... I mean, I guess I'd go for it if I lost a life shroom to hallway, but that's about it. 247-47. What the heck? Wait, let me do this equip. What is it? God, I need to move where that is. If you used a POW... Okay, I'll do it after this. I should probably actually post the route somewhere not in my channel. Oh wait, I lost the... Okay, we'll do it after. RA up to. Okay. Literally send WoW congrats. Okay, don't get too crazy here. Where's the Ace of Spades? Not in this game. That is not one of the cards. Yeah. Not to mention Bone. Well, I mean, that, I guess you're referring to this run specifically. Yeah. My golds are pretty good at the end. Like the rest of my sum of best, I think, is pretty accurate, and also includes doing Ryoma ending, which I will not be doing. But my current sum of best still loses like something like 30 seconds on the double clippy split alone. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not quite that much, but it's a lot. Like this can definitely be improved. So stylized. This game has good style. It does have good style. This is true. How do you rename them? I don't remember off the top of my head, Tracy. I'd have to look it up. Or I'd have to like try and figure it out, same as you probably. Yeah, definitely do it, M4. Definitely do it. You could probably, I mean, I'm sure you could make a lot of stuff safer with bow. You could probably speed up some things like, it might be faster to do the blooper fight early. I don't know. But if I die on the boss, then this will not PB. Yeah, don't get too attached to the run yet. I still have to get through the endgame gauntlet. Yeah. If you do exclamation, if you want a copy of it right now, exclamation point route is a link to the Google Doc. If you don't already have it, that would work probably. I guess it's not really a work in progress. Well, it's still kind of a work in progress because I haven't written item locations yet for all of them, but it's pretty much done. Yeah. See, the problem right now, though, I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it all because it changes. There's a lot of stuff where it's going to change throughout the run. Depending on like right now I have a honey in my inventory that like I didn't need against Dark Koopas because I got the FP drop, and there's just nowhere to fit it in that's faster. We just don't end up drinking it. Maybe it works. Cool. How's it going, Pomegranate? Yo, a prediction? Doing a prediction? Let's go. A slot machine, basically. Try to hit me with the single bone. What if an earthquake happens and my N64 explodes? I would cry. Big ol' crocodile tears. It does. Wait, does it track milliseconds? Wait a minute. We mean tenth. Yeah, I mean I only show 10th of a second. I only show 10th of a second with these splits, Justin. Should we should probably redo this, right? Yeah, there's definitely no milliseconds there. Oh, it doesn't actually show milliseconds at all. It just goes down to centiseconds. Yeah, Milla would be like 3 digits. I forgot to look at. Is this gonna gold? Probably not. It'd be that way. How's it going, Justin? What's up, Quantum Ghosts? Yeah, you could just say last digit. That's true. Last digit's probably easiest. We always did. We always said centisecond because like I used to show centiseconds, but I don't know. It's just. I like having just 10th of a second better. It's slightly better for bitrate. Not really that big of a deal, but it is slightly better for bitrate to only have 10th of a second. And also it's just like less fast moving, so. They make tons of those. Doesn't help me in the middle of a run though, Comet. I haven't saved it all. Also going random. Thank you for the good luck. I could use it right now. It does say weird. It does, or sound weird. I agree. Hi, cats. Oh, is it Random's birthday? Happy birthday, Random. I'm guessing only in the East Coast right now. But still, Random is in the East Coast. Can we get some happy birthdays for Random? In the chat. Thank you for the good RNG, Hooktail. Don't worry, I'm not biased. Yo, I haven't been drinking water. That's a problem. I mean, I actually do have another N64 Comet. I do have another functional N64 in my closet. I wouldn't need to buy another one. That one is not HDMI modded, though. Feels bad, man. It's funny. Yeah, no gold. Oh well. Oh, I literally like tied my gold though. Basically. That's funny. No problem. I hope it's a good one. Gonna bop you on your birthday, maybe. Giving you competition as a birthday present. Maybe, if endgame is kind, which, you know, odds are kind of against us, but... You're ready for it. Dude, the route is so good. I love this route. It's so much fun. It's so much fun and it's fast, which is the best combo for a route. That's all you want for your birthday. Okay, I did do the... No, wait, I don't think I did do the equip, did I? I don't think I ever did. RA up to. Glad I remembered. Yeah, no, it definitely is. RA up to? Yeah, okay. That was probably not a good time to do that, but it worked. Like with the hammer midair. Okay, and the prediction is going right now again. This time, what will the last digit be on live split? There we go. In my head, I was trying to wait until I was past all the enemies. Yeah, it was for content, exactly. For content. But yeah, I did not account in my head for the hammer being thrown. Wasn't actually risky, but... The poor soul you keep torturing. Yo! All eight up and away worked. Let's go. Alright, let the RNG... I mean, it kind of already did, but let the RNG gauntlet begin. Good blend of execution, sweet tricks, and reactable RNG. Yeah, well, this one's a little bit lacking in the reactable RNG element. I mean, it has that, but it also has just, yeah, screw you, your run's over RNG as well. Which is what we're getting into now. Junior's not too bad. Junior usually goes fine. Hopefully I'm not jinxing the run by saying that, but if I say it every time, it can't always be a jinx, right? Okay. Did not jinx it yet. Ascension, exactly. They're in a better place now. Okay, 246 is not actually possible because I'm not doing Ryoma ending. Unless, I mean, unless my Bowser Gold is more improvable, but... This low 247, absolutely possible. Okay, no equip here, right? Yeah, no more equips. No more equips unless I do, like, decide to pivot to... I could actually, with suboptimal but good enough RNG, I could actually potentially PB, even with a bad hallway, but... No, this run isn't good enough for me to want to... Like, this isn't, like, category killer execution or anything. So I'm not gonna bother. Why'd I go left? I find it easier to, like, I can actually see the stairs, so I can more easily pick the right angle. Good. Okay. We've got a showdown with Bowser coming up. I don't know if it... I think this is faster. It says in my notes, but I forgot to scroll down, so... Yeah, okay, I did that. I did that right. Every time you watch me more often, please. That's the first time I've gotten past hallway in a while. Hallway's been killing lots of my runs lately. He needs to check up. I mean, you can see how much time I just saved over my current finished run. Okay, so yeah, still no... I guess I should put on power jump, right? I'm not quite... Oh, where's the equip? Or... where's the equip? Or I could just not do that. I'm just gonna not do that, because I can't remember the equip and I can't find it, so we're just gonna pray that I get a close call. Power Shock is better odds than Timeout, yes. It still sucks. In fact, I made an entire YouTube video about how much Power Shock sucks. That was my first edited video to get any traction. But... It lies to you about the odds, but it is still better and faster than timeout. Okay, so turbocharge bounce. I don't know what to do if I don't get a close call. Good. Okay. Well, power jump would have been nice here. Maybe hammer? I'll do hammer. I don't know if that's better though. Probably. Oh yeah, because we have super hammer. It's not even. Yeah, it's about the same. It's yeah. No? Well, too late now. It's. I mean, I got a 4 cap at least, so that makes it a little better. Yeah. Oh, regular hammer. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. 85 brain rot. Oh god, no. I wouldn't have even thought about it with regular hammer. All bosses, you'll actually be here with ultra hammer from what I'm hearing about that route. No, wait, no, you do ultra hammer skip. You would have regular hammer. No, you'd have super hammer because you still get that. Anyway, moving on. It does have a command. This is true. In every game, probably. Okay, so odds are definitely against us now, by the way. The odds of winning this fight change drastically depending on whether or not you get a close call in phase 1. I guess it's not as bad with this route as it is with the the Ryoma ending, but it's still not great. At least I didn't focus accidentally, that's true. I believe Twink got this, let's go. You thought it was scripted? It could be scripted. What if it's scripted to just make, you know, like, it's not a very good show if you just automatically win everything and everything goes perfectly, right? Which of even or on? I don't even know what that would end up being, would it? Oh, why is there so much? Wait, why is there so much more for one side? I didn't even look. So many more people, or at least so many more points. It might have just been one person. Went for odd. No, it's 16 people versus 9. Interesting. Huh. Let's go on B Smith. What's up, Bob Lob? All in on even. Or on Evan. No, it's Evan now. Don't question it, Fernando. Don't question it. Also, before anybody asks, 0 is an even number. Yeah, that's how that discussion initially came up. I remember now. Yes, it is. I don't know, Sleepy. I don't know. But now I remember why we originally had this argument. No, Draconic Magic, you're wrong. 0 in every sense of the word is an even number. End of discussion. Unless that's a copy pasta, in which case I support it. It literally is even. 0 mod 2 is 0. It's even. I swear to you, it's true. Give me claw. Good, Bowser. Okay. This is good. I will get Peril next turn, guaranteed. Not guaranteed that I will have my boots or items afterward. But claw is the best thing to see you on turn 1 with this fight. The turn 2 barrel program. Alright, give me fire. Good Bowser. Okay. Okay. It could happen. It could happen. This could be a big PB. It's not guaranteed still. I still had a bad phase 1. That's really, really bad. That's really, really bad. Okay. Okay. That's better. Okay. Okay. I'm not counting damage. I don't know how close we are, honestly. But it's slow. It's not going to be at 247, even if it does finish, but... Does this kill? Yo, PB! Still a PB. Don't even care. Don't even care. Let's go! Not a world record. Not a world record, but still really solid. I'm happy to finish. Let's go. Good enough for now. Why didn't I equip power jump? Because I couldn't find the equip and I didn't know what I needed to unequip. Thank you, everybody. It may or may not still be a 247. I don't know how good my gold is here. I do have Speedy Spin equipped still. It could be a 247. It could be a 247, potentially. Thank you for the GGs, everybody. Yeah, it's on the line. 247. Depends on my epilogue. I don't have the best consistency with epilogue, not gonna lie. Man, I straight up lost a minute on that fight to Ryoma, a good Ryoma ending. But thank you, everybody, for the GGs. Glad you stayed up to see the end. Yeah, this is... Okay, and this is confirmation. This route is good. For anyone who saw me the last time, I struggled with the last all cards route to, like, even get close to my PB. And this one, it took me, what? Yeah, 15 attempts. Route is good. Yeah, with a 3 cap and no close call. Actually crazy. I mean, I did get... that was a turn 5 beam, right? Which really helped. But... 3 minutes? You think it's only 3 minutes, Tweak? Actually, don't know exactly how long it is, but it's longer than that. What's up, Izzy? What's up, Morph? What's up, Hooktail? Wait, I missed some people saying. Pyro. Gengar, Ventilion. Thank you, everybody. The raw mechanical movement skill. Don't forget Luigi Skip. Wouldn't be the first time. There's a part of me that wants to run glitchless on Wii, literally just so that my Wii PB, which is still listed as my Wii PB, is the run where I forgot Luigi Skip. Good chat. Good job, chat. So I guess I can unironically put world record attempts in my my title now, can't I? And not feel like an imposter about it. Yes, I won, M4. It was good enough. And if what you say is true, that I always get good RNG when you're here, that's better than what has been happening. Just submit it as we. No. I mean, don't get me wrong. Once people see how good this route is, like, people are gonna start using it. But I did do a thing. How's it going, Jesse? 240, maybe 247 incoming. And yeah, this sum of best is still not even close to optimized. I'm pretty sure I can get it down to at least... I could probably still get that down to a 244. Definitely a low 245. Almost definitely a 244, at least. Oh, am I that close? Oh my god. I didn't realize it was that close. I remembered, like, people said 247, but also I really need to change how my world... I know I say this every time, but I really need to change how my world record command works. Look at that best possible time. I think my gold is, like, fine. Yeah, the seed dupe is so fast. Oh, you've been bopped twice, dang. You never have? You've literally never seen that M4? Wow. No, it happens. It definitely happens. No, I'm not beating this gold, Tracy. Like, my gold can... I'm sure my ending gold can be improved, but not by that much. Not by more than, like, maybe a second. I mean, 605... I don't even remember what a good gold is for epilogue. I think it is, like, 605, 604, something like that. Exclamation point seed dupe tweak. Very sure you haven't. Wow, that's impressive, actually. I did have a streak there for a little bit. So the first... I think the first 3 completed runs of this route were, like, kind of back-to-back. But also I was continuing runs that, like, lost a life shroom to Hallway Bowser, but then got peril back from fire, because that was fine at the time. Not gonna be able to do that now, though. Yes. Frame perfect button mashing. Look at me mash the button. So fast. I'm mashing it so fast, it's like it's not even moving. Did I say A? I meant B. Like how you don't have... Oh! The green screen, wasn't it? It's funny. I can't see my OBS output right now. I am holding down, by the way. Can you hack that off? Why does everything look so dark? Was it just me or was that darker than normal? It still looks dark. I think my eyes are playing games with me. Playing tricks on me. Alright, that was decent movement. I think that's 247. Probably. It is. Let's go! Good stuff! Let's go! What? So this is second, right? Unless someone else has something in between. I may have split barely too early, but not 0.9 seconds too early. So that's definitely a 247. Let's go! We're in there! Oh, and it's odd. It's odd. And note that the submission says, what will it be on live split? We don't have to retime for that. That's what it says on live split no matter what. Second place. Let's go. GG's to the people who picked odd, by the way. Also, I can't read 52 to 48%. Anyway. 230. How's it going, Creedy? You did join at a good time. How's it going, Pumpkin? What's up, Sart? The Cogauto convergence. Guess I need to order the headband more often, huh? It's a weeks. Thank you, everybody. Getting rid of your odd-numbered spoodles. Oh god, yeah, predictions would be the only way to change that, wouldn't it? Yeah, dude, I skipped the 250, the 249, and the 248. That's hype. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm, like, being hard carried by this run. Although execution was, for the most part, pretty decent here. Pretty decent. Thank you. Yeah, no, thank you, everybody. Oh, thank you for the 250, Grover.
Nice.
Nice. Will it show up in live split? That's funny. I did do the 248 skip. Okay, let me actually look through the run. So, like, beginning, pretty solid. Black Toad skip was a little annoying, but, like, otherwise, stuff was fine. And I was, like, solid through everything. Blooper, oh yeah, I got a 12, then uncapped 13 for blooper. So our early game was really, really good this seed. Rando brain. Also seeing the word seed. Seed dupes, I struggled with the first sushi glitch for a little bit, so that could be, that lost a little bit of time to that, but otherwise fine. Early Lackey was what? First or second try? I can't remember. One of those two. And Top Step. Double Clippy, that's a gold. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by that gold. That was not a good split. I lost. It took me, what? 2 or 3 extra encounters? I can't remember. That gold can be improved by a lot. Enter Castle, I think, was fine. Wow, this run actually had incredible RNG. I got the FP drop, too. Tubbo was pretty good. Interval. My card LZSs were all like first or second try. I forget which one was which. Lava Piranha. Oh, it was like what? Third try volcano jump. So that was bad. Enter Ruins was really good. That's a good gold. Wow, this run is a lot better than I remembered it being. My brain just was like, bad double clippy, bad run. I think that let me like not be stressed for most of it. Thank you for the bit, Sam. 1 bit per beat PB today. Let's go. Enter Toy Box was also good. I got the 5 cap on Toot and Koopa. Lantern Ghost. I mean, Chapter 4, there's not really much RNG. I even got Double Bomb. This is the EverDrive. I'm not using it. I don't own a Game Shark. I swear. All right, now I'm intimidating myself with this run. Minty was good. Oh yeah, it was first try card LZS. Oh, moles were bad. The split could be improved a lot. Moles were bad, and my Yellowberry skips were also bad. Typical JCOG RNG. Chapter 6, that split was good. Peach Warp was... It could be a little bit better, but it was still pretty good. 7 was good. Everything was good. And then I lost a minute to Bowser. Okay, well now this is a little intimidating. I no longer want to run against this run. I am scared. PB, it's true. I got it at 247. Okay. Yeah, what in the world? Like... Okay, the RNG I got in this run was scary good until Bowser, and even Bowser let me win. Oh yeah, you're right. Just reroute again to save more time. Oh yeah, this was the first run of the day too, wasn't it? I didn't even like reset. Oh, nice voice. I didn't even like...
JCOG skilled player, but that is not normally. This very insane.
Oh, I need to tweet.
They need to check him PC and game. Maybe he not cheating, but maybe he using the game deficit. And this can't seem on game screen. He needs to check up.
Thank you for the 100 bits, PhD. Yeah, first run of the day. I told you I was feeling better about runs today. Alright, I overused the eyes emoji, but I'm using it again. I'm gonna overuse it again. Eyes. Yo, we'll do the double eyes emoji. New route is fast. Alright, I'm gonna take advantage of the Twitter API being available for like another couple days. If anybody wants to like the tweet, there it is. The game deficit. How's it going, Birdly? JCOG not normally. Exactly. Needs to check up. What's next? Yeah, it's not even midnight for me. Probably a rando. There's nobody in my league group that would be down to do a rando right now, is there? do a race? Do one of our races? No pressure. I'm not like I'm fine not doing that too, but I'm like, hey, if anyone wants to, you would. I think I'd only want to do a race if it was like one of the league races, but and have it go 8 hours. I don't know about that. All right, have a good night, Tracy. Race you, yo, Jesse, doing pape rando, pausers. Are you both? No, I see Grover at number 1. It goes Grover, Axel, you. That's what I see, PhD. They running. It was run. Very fast. You also see what I see. Probably refresh. Just Twitch being a good, well-designed website with no flaws. As usual. Yeah, this is, I mean, like, the minute of time save against Bowser is definitely, like, encouraging in terms of, like, I can beat this. But I feel like I'm going to be looking, unless I can get a good double clippy in a run, I'm going to be looking at red splits, or pink, I guess. Yeah, it's like a pink splits for a lot of future runs, not going to lie. No, Hacks, no. Oh, I see. I didn't. I could do a glitch. I could just do a glitched rando. I haven't done a glitched rando in so long. I've like legitimately only done race settings randos for like months. But SM64, I could probably complete a 16-star run in like under an hour. I won't, but I bet I could. Dungeon entrance, I could try that actually. Do dungeon entrance rando potentially with glitches. I could try that. Is that actually how it works, Sam? I love Twitch. Black Pit. No, I think I'm gonna do a rando. I think I'm set on a rando, but it was pretty dang fun. Okay, yeah, it's a new thing. There's a new rando version out for anyone who didn't catch it. We have dungeon entrance rando. So I will probably do that. Made you think a lot. Yeah, no, there's a lot to keep track of with rando for this game for sure. Also, reminder to stay hydrated, chat. Really? That's funny. That's funny, Sam. OT? No. Paper rando. Alright, if you're watching this on YouTube, goodbye.